Hey, what's up everyone, Atlantis here, and I've got a Silo build for you today. Silo has been a heavy hitter in the damage area for quite some time, and having played him a bit more lately, his toolkit is not one to be overlooked. I've got some gameplay clips to go along with this build so you can see it in action, and I'm going to go over the entire build for this weapon power hungry setup. It's no surprise we're rocking the Tempest here, as its raw damage is fairly unmatched. If you wanted to swap out a different weapon instead, you could probably do so and get pretty good results, but the playstyles and overall time to kill will probably be different. With this build, the goal is to be able to one-shot as many enemies as possible during your expeditions while still being able to handle bosses quite well, and all of this comes down to doubling down on the weapon power stat. For accessories, we're rocking the Beastmaster set, which you can get by farming Kolar the Beastmaster. If you want level 33 accessory drops, make sure to do this on Sphere 4. This set brings a bonus to weapon power, health, and break power, and since we're using a shotgun, the break power stat is just another bonus to synergize well with this build. The accessory items also bring in a great amount of weapon power stats, and the crazy thing about this set, you can get a large amount of health without needing to slot any health echoes, as all of the health stats come from your affinity trees, amplifying the stats of these accessories. For affinity, I've maxed out 15 in the instinct tree to get both the damage bonuses of strategic advantage and a faster ultimate charge when hitting debuff targets. Then pick up the first perks in the other two tiers, providing increased crit chance against debuff targets as well as a small ability bonus. You could squeeze out about 100 more health and weapon power at the expense of some AP and crit rating by moving more points into the discipline tree. For the weapon mastery, I'm using the critical reload mastery that increases your crit chance by up to 16% based on how many shots you reload on a hotspot reload. The artifacts I'm using are the Reaver King artifact that increases crit rating and maxing out when breaking an enemy, and the Bloodbore artifact that increases your weapon power as you use ammo. For my abilities, I've got 3 points into Oil Bomb, which allows for more chances to crit against enemies, and increasing the damage and guard break when it detonates. I've got 3 points into the ultimate, Arc Nemesis, for the increased damage you do to targets while this is active. Finally, we have 1 point into Proto-Clone that increases the taunt duration, which is useful for your general combat sessions. When it comes to echoes, the name of the game is weapon power. I've got a mix of hollow horrors in the balance slots and cheaper weapon power echoes such as the Silk Mistress in the defense slot, along with old Ortos for weapon power and break, and the Autorock Echo, which does really good damage with this build. On the Tempest, I have Bloodletter Echoes slotted in for more weapon power and break, along with the Commander Creed Echo, which is a nice burst of damage when hitting an Eagle Eye. On the accessories, I once again have more weapon power focus echoes such as Bloodletters, Riven Maul, Hollow Horror, and Glitter Greed, which you can get from Baldoom with random imbuements. You should be somewhere around the 12k mark for weapon power with plenty of health and break power to take down enemies rather quickly. Don't forget to use your Oil Bomb on targets to debuff them, allowing you to crit more often, and be prepared to blast your way through some of the hardest content we have currently. I do want to give a shout out to 2Tap, who is a Silo main, as he provided input on closing out this build. If you haven't tried Silo yet, or maybe haven't dabbled in the realm of pure weapon power, give it a go and see if you like it. Let me know in the comments what other builds you might be using with your Silo. That does it for the Silo Tempest Weapon Power Master build. As always, thank you for watching, subscribe for more Wayfinder builds and videos, and see you in the next one.